So I listened to the entirety of Fearless to give myself an idea of like, okay, what is Josh A about to put out with Fearless 2? And he did tweet it out and posted it on Instagram as well that it's 1 week away, and I am pretty excited. Like, whoo, this is something that he was like. It's more exciting now knowing that this is something that he wanted to make for so long, and he been putting out good albums. I'm not gonna say they're bad. I love all his albums, but he was just putting out every other album that he tried to make a Fearless out of, but now he is making an official sequel to his previous album Fearless. So I can't wait for that. And I think the only time I ever seen like a trilogy of this was either Lil Revive with Grim Peaks, and then with Bless, because there's Bless 1, 2, and 3, and then with Better Off Dead 1, 2, and 3. But that's like a sort of like collaboration, sort of his album, sort of with Jake, all that good stuff. So I can't wait to see with this album. And with this, he concept this in his podcast. Can't remember which episode it is, but it was just like a what is it, like a Spider-Man No Way Home, like, and a Doctor Strange multiverse of madness type of deal, with like each different version of Josh is trying to fight against Little Revive, which is like the opposite of Josh. And I love how he's just creating this whole backstory and like this whole lore behind not just his character Little Revive and, you know, different versions of Josh himself, but like with the albums and everything, like they have like their own story to tell. So I can't wait to see this album. So with him saying like there's gonna be different versions of Josh, from, I feel like it's going to be with each album, and it's going to be representing Josh, and then with all of them combined together, like not them forming one big Josh, just like each of them individually coming together to defeating Lil Revive is going to be so fucking cool. So I feel like he's going to bring which each of his songs. So I sometimes listen to, I made a playlist of like the 4 songs that he has released so far, which is Undefeated, Cold Heart, On Time Low, and Sober. That I think Sober was really good. I just felt like it was just shortened it a little bit, and I felt like there should have been like more, another verse that Josh should have put. And what's his name, Netflix did, or whatever, did a good job. But yeah, I feel like he is going to, each of his songs, I don't know how long this album is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be like an hour long or 50 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't care. I just hope there's a lot of songs in this album, because what I'm thinking is with this album, it could be, oh my god, I can't, I really want like the poster, like a poster of this, like of his album. And he has done it for like the previous 2 with like Lonely Vibes, and then with You're Not Alone. But going off sidetrack because I was just looking at the poster while I'm recording. So sorry, getting sidetracked. I feel like each of the songs that are going to be in this album are going to be different, but also the same. Because when I did listen to Fearless, it was so, I feel like it was just so unique in its own way, because it has its own combinations of like rap to like sad rap, and it has like a little bit of pop in there, and it has like that sad it has like a mixture of like just with pop, a little bit rap, and then like with sad songs, something like that. I don't know what like the genre it is. I know it's like sad songs, sad rap, something along those lines, like with deep dark emotions, like with depression and all that stuff, like that type of genre of music that was put into here as well with Fearless. So there's different, different sounds of Fearless that, makes this album unique and more, I feel like, more standalone than the other albums. Because I feel like with like the other albums, like you can kind of get a glimpse of like, I think when I did a review of Disgrace, like it just like, I feel like I knew like what was Disgrace all about. And same thing with Lonely Vibes and You're Not Alone, and then with like Save Our Souls and all this stuff. But with Fearless, it's like it doesn't have a direct message, and it doesn't have like a direct meaning. It can mean so many things. Like this could be like a type of album with Fearless 2 to have like so many different meanings. So also be contracted of like, you know, with him, Josh, and then like with his lore like that's tying in with his album. So I feel like he's gonna bring songs from his different versions of his either his character that he put into whatever album, or just, you know, like a song representing his character. So, you know, something like when I first listened to Disgrace, I feel like it was just so good. So I feel like he's gonna probably bring like a type of song or beat or a vibe that will remind you of Disgrace, either the song or the album. The same thing with You're Not Alone. He'll probably bring out a type of song or so that's gonna have either direct reference or correlations to like the album itself, You're Not Alone. Like that. Oh my god, I felt like that album was really good as well. And then with Lonely Vibes was just so interesting, and I just love it so much. And I can't seem to like I do understand it, but it's just like I don't know like what's it like trying to tell me. Like you're just like lonely, you just like have all these different emotions, moods, vibes, and all that stuff of so many things like with your life, and then your personal self and all that stuff. So bottom line is what I'm trying to get at here. He is going to bring different versions of himself that he put into his albums or his songs that are going to correlate into Fearless 2 itself, to not really be all this and all that. Like I feel like Fearless 2 is going to be a good bit of every version of Josh that he was back then towards now, putting each different version of himself into this album. And I feel like, you know, it's fine if it doesn't like sound all the same. If it's like, let's say if it's like rap, and if it's not mostly rap, I feel like that's okay, because I don't think, like, I don't care what he puts out, because I feel like him experimenting with music is really good, and I like to see what more can he do with his creativity. But I want to see, like, you know, like, I'm not going to be disappointed at all. I'm actually going to be like actually joyful if he, you know, puts out something like, you know, if it's not all this, I'm not gonna get disappointed. If it's like not all rap, if it's like mostly rap, I wouldn't care, because I would still enjoy it. And if it's not all rap, and if it's something new that I haven't heard from Josh, I'm still gonna like it either way, because I love him as an artist, and I respect of what he's doing with his music and what he is trying to go for with all his songs and the messages that he brings towards it. So I feel like something like that, it's going to be happening in this album. And I just hope that he releases merch, because god man, I love his merch and I love his posters, and I just want more of his album posters. I still wanted to bring a fucking Lonely Vibes Deluxe poster and a fucking Fearless 2 poster, because that shit would look so fucking dope, and I really want to buy one. Like, I really do want to buy one so bad. But yeah, that's just my prediction, so to say, with this album. Like, it's just gonna be, let me just recap real quick. I feel like Fearless 2, the album itself, is gonna be different versions of Josh, that each different versions of his music that he made before and now is going to be incorporated here, or some, not all, but like some versions, like from his albums, or from like songs that could be correlation towards the albums. Like, you know, one could be a song could reminisce, and it could feel like a song that could be from You're Not Alone, or one for Disgrace, stuff like that. And whatever it is, whatever I'm going to be listening to, I have no doubt in my mind this man is going to blow my mind and my ears away through his talented music. And I just can't wait for that next week, because it's literally on a Friday, so that's literally like awesome to me right now. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about this. If not, that's equal with me. I'm just really excited, and I just can't wait to see, you know, what Josh has in stores for me and the rest of you guys from this community for that album. I just can't wait. And this is something that we've been, well, I haven't been asking for it. Well, I have, like, I wanted to see like an album, like, because I wanted to, because ever since like Bless and with like I'm Better Off Dead, I wanted to see something from either Disgrace or something with Fearless, because, you know, it's kind of good that he has his own little trilogy of things, or, you know, a sequel to that. So I just can't wait to see. I'll see you guys on Friday when I upload my whole reaction to all his songs. I just can't wait. Again, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment sections. If not, that's a-okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my bad. My name is SodagoC39, and I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is, and all that good stuff. And yeah, later.